The girl yawned as she woke up each day. Today was a normal Saturday. She looked in the mirror, as usual, to make sure nothing was wrong. But then she noticed something. White blotches on her skin. She thought it was just something, maybe an illusion. So she headed down. Her mother was gone. She wasn't in the kitchen as usual. The girl was confused. Where was her mother? Sure, she'd never met her father, but her mother was always there. And she couldn't have gone to work this early. So the girl looked around. But then she saw a note on the fridge. May, I have gone to work early due to some disturbance. There's some spaghetti in the fridge, and after that it was ripped off. May was confused. Her mum worked at the SCP Foundation, yes, but she had never gone to work this early. She checked the time, 5 a.m. She had woken up awfully early for such a young girl, only 10. The door was locked, and the windows were all shut, with the blinds. She picked up her phone and decided to message her mother. Nothing. So she texted her mother, "Hey Mum, when you get back, can you come check on me? I've got white blotches all over my face and arms and legs. Please come back soon." And then she sent it. While she was waiting, she decided to make herself a sandwich. But she didn't feel like eating. So she put it down, and she would put in the microwave next time. Little girl went upstairs. They checked everything. Her dolls from when she was a kid were all still around, facing the wall. She found them really creepy as she got older. So she decided she would make them face the wall. Of course, May never had any friends. She much preferred to draw in her room. After an hour, it was 3 p.m. and her mum would usually come back. Another hour passed, and her mum finally came back, out of breath. "Sweetie, was that text true?" And indeed it was. May's mother saw her whole skin was covered in white blotches from head to toe. So her mother took her to the SCP Foundation. It was nothing peculiar. It was harmless. as the doctors told her. But she will need to stay in her room for a few days. May nodded as she heard the conversation. May and her mother then walked out of the SCP Foundation hospital. Listen, sweetie, I want you to always stay in your room and don't come down unless you're hungry. The little girl nodded. She had always been a good girl. You know, all of those mummies, princesses, or whatever. But today was different. She decided to go to sleep at 6 p.m. as she was feeling really tired. 2 hours before the bedtime. When she woke up, she was horrified. Her eyes had all turned red, and her skin had gone white as a sheet, and her hair had also gone white, just white and red. That was all left. And her pyjamas, of course. She rushed down, screaming, "Mom! Mom!" And that is the end